All right, here we go. District A, Game 13, rematch versus West St. Paul. So, lost to them on Friday, 2-1. They are a good hockey team. Play a stifling defensive game, 3 low, block a lot of shots, clear out in front of the net. We will see the other goalie tonight. Both of their goalies are good. So it should be fun. We are missing, if I see correctly, Anderson, Mr. MP, if you're watching, bud, get better. Heard you're sick. I'm sorry to hear. Alex, not sure where Alex is at tonight. If he's sick as well, I don't know. So next game on the schedule after tonight is we play Red Wing. We're going to be on the East Rink here on Saturday. I think it's like a 5:40 game. And then we get Matamidi on Sunday at Mariucci. That should be an absolute dogfight. That is a really, really, really good hockey team. But first things first, we got to take care of business today. District playoff seedings in order. Like right now, we're currently sitting in second. Second's not a bad spot. We just got to take care of business on our last 4 district games, keep some fair play points, and win. So currently we're sitting in second, 4 points behind Cottage Grove. West St. Paul, this is their 14th game. They're sitting 3 points behind us with 1 extra game. Farmington is 4 points behind us with 12. Lakeville sitting at 25 points, so 5 points behind, but have only played 11. So let's take care of business and see how the rest goes. I was watching the Pee Wee Double A's. They ended up losing the Moose Goheen in overtime to Grand Forks. Good job on a good weekend. Sorry about the how it ended, though. Bantam Double A's are playing Andover for third in their Bantam Double A Moose Goheen tournament. Tonka's going to play the Moorhead in the chip. I was hoping to follow along in that game, but they're not giving me an update on what's going on. Other than that, let's get ready for a fast game. We got about 15 seconds left, and then we'll get rolling. I assume we're going to roll 2 centers and 4D. That's my guess. We'll see what's decided. See you in a minute. Huddle in form. West St. Paul traveling well. All right, boys, let's go take care of business. So first 14, sending out tic-tac-toe with Henry and Brooks. Looks like Quinter and Z at the other two D spots. I'm going to guess Blainer is going to be the second line center. And here we go. Start of one. All right, face-off tied up underneath. Henry able to pick up the loose puck, knocked off at the red line. West St. Paul now got a 2-on-1 as they're going to step across. Just missed the centering pass. Tied up in the corner by Henry. Puck now at the face-off circle, picked up by Schmitty. Schmitty plays through for Brady. Brady just puck bounces off the side of the net, and Schmitty trying to chase it down in behind. West St. Paul plays up the near side. Puck knocked free. Intercepted by Brady. Throwing back around again. Schmitty down into the far corner. We're going to overskate. Brooks throws a quick one on net. Knocked away. Good play by Jack in behind. Trying to center it for Schmitty. Schmitty gets knocked off the puck. Can't get the shot on net and thrown back down low. Jack in the corner. Playing back and forth with Schmitty. Tied up now. Jack comes out with it. Jack back out to the point. Brooks throws a quick one, blocked out by the D. Henry lets one go just wide. Rims all the way back out. It's going to come all the way back into the corner. Brooks going to pick up into the far corner. Skating in behind the net. Pressure by West St. Paul. Oof. Brooks knocked off. Just clears out of the zone. We're going to poke it back in. And Blaine turns off the wall and clears back out. West St. Paul, nice interception by Henry. Oh, and they're mishandled it. The blue liner could have had a breakaway. Puck at the top of the circle's thrown in wide. And West St. Paul back to the point. Throws one into the middle, blocked out by by Blaine. And chipped out. We're gonna stay right here. You are gonna laugh. I am pretty sure we have one of the old guys that does not like us. I think maybe the young kid from Friday night. Face-off tied up underneath. West St. Paul pushes it out in front. Oh, puck pushed wide. Played out to the far side corner by Quinn for Benny. Benny puts on the brakes, comes near side for Quinter. Blaine trying to play through the four. Carries the puck into the zone. Puck down low. Blaine makes a little bit of room. Centers up. Oh, backdoor big. Couple of saves by the West St. Paul goalie. Point blank. And cleared out of the zone. West St. Paul playing through the bodies. Z's going to check everybody down. And off the wall. Just able to clear out for Z. Z through the feet. Trying to get the puck. Z now free. Oh, and Z. Oh, hits the post and out. I thought that was in. And sent the length. Should be icing. Wow. I thought Z had it. So 11-19. Blaine out for the face-off. Face-off. Controlled back to Henry. Henry stepping across. Throws one. Gets deflected over the net. And West St. Paul plays into the near corner. Hard rimmed around the far side. Up the wall. Cleared out. We're going to stay right here. I thought for a second he put his arm down. He was going to say it was tipped. So Blaine round two. Face off one back. West St. Paul plays into the near side boards. Henry holds the line. Oop, should zoom out. Thrown wide into the far side. Schmitty throws back in behind. Jack and Blaine putting on pressure. Blaine into the corner, and they're going to call West St. Paul, and they touched it. What are they doing? And finally, the penalty. So unlike Friday, the old guy skating toward us does not like physical play. Oh, they're calling us. What the? Blaine touched the puck. So 10:36, we're going to know our first penalty kill. Face off one sideways. Brooks ties up. West St. Paul picks up the loose puck. Skating up the near side. All around the world, trying to go backside. Knocked away by Henry. Henry, look at Henry. Go. Puck. Puck played down low. West St. Paul back the other way. Clears back out. Nice play by Schmitty. And we're going to chip back into the zone. West St. Paul trying to stretch up. Should be icing. And we're going to come down here. So 129 left of the penalty kill. Brady ties up. Quinn throws one out in front of the net. Mishandled out in front. Just cleared out of the zone. Intercepted by Brady. Brady makes a nice move at the blue line. Gains his zone, stepping in wide. Luke stepping out front as Brady's going around. Back. Oh, just sneaks out of the zone. Down to a minute. Quinn stretching up. Luke's going to tap down low. Good pressure by Brady. West St. Paul's going to come up the far side. Mishandled. Z throws a quick one at the net just wide. Then Mason's going to hold in low. Puck into the far corner. Luke with pressure in front of their bench. Ties up. West St. Paul trying to push the puck into the zone. Back out to the red line, and Luke's going to dump in low. Down to 30 seconds. And West St. Paul up the near side. Makes a move out in front. Skating through the neutral zone. Now free. Poked off by Z. Cam trying to battle now in front of the bench. Able to sneak the puck out. And puck goes down low. Good pressure by Cam down low. Poked off by Blaine. Cam battling hard. Keeps the puck in low. Jack ready to get out of the box. Here he comes. Good hold by Cam. Poked off again by Brooks. And we're going to throw down low. Get a quick little change. And West St. Paul in behind the net. Mishandled at the blue line. Henry pokes him off at the blue. And sent the length. Just makes icing. 8:14 left in the first. Face off back for Henry. Henry throws one in wide. Back out to Brooks. Brooks throwing one on a net. Sticked and covered. Brooks holds the puck down low. Schmitty's going to get there first. Schmitty skating up the near side. Putting on the brakes. Going back the other way. Centers. Oh, good poke check by the goalie. And line held by Henry. Henry going far side. Puck rims in behind the net. Line held by, for a second. West St. Paul able to sneak it out. And thrown into the zone. Henry turns. Chips back out. Puck tied up now at the blue line. West St. Paul able to gain the zone. Skating in. Henry pushing him out wide. Tying up into the corner. Schmitty skating up the near side wall. Looking for a gap. Puts on the brakes. Turns. Trying to center back to Henry coming through. Back out for Henry. Henry. Big stick save. Everybody down. West St. Paul clears out of the zone. They're going to throw one in on net. Al sticks into the corner. West St. Paul getting a change. Brady rims near side for Z. Z makes a nice move in the corner to get free. Trying to, stretching up. Trying to find Quinner. Quinner plays down low. Quinter up the near wall. Luke can't corral it, and we lose an edge. They got a 2-on-1 centering pass. Oh, why didn't he take the shot? Line held by West St. Paul, cleared out by Quinter. Cam and Brady coming in over to Cam. Cam shows it. Away. Good puck movement, boys. So 6:25. Get on the board. Let's go. Brady's going to come out with it, pushes back to Quinn, go far side for Z. Z escaping up, able to get free, escapes back into the zone again, back over to Quinn. Quinn up the near side, trying to stretch up far side for Luke. Luke gains his zone. Oh, centering pass, deflects off the skate and back out. Good back check by Luke, knocks him off the puck, and Al's just going to cover as it goes on net. And they're kicking Z off. I don't know why. So Z's going to take a seat. Let's see what they call it. Calling it a slash. Didn't see it. So 5:58, penalty kill number 2. Face off one back to Henry. Henry in behind the net. Hard off the glass, clears out. We'll stay right here. So Blaine in the near circle of our zone. Slow play the drop. Pushed out by Blaine. Back out into the neutral zone. West St. Paul picks up at the red line. Centers through, dumps in. Quick shot. Oh, stick save and rebound goal. Al trying to push it into the corner. Didn't get enough of it. And they had a guy camp back door. So 5:33. Face off push forward by Schmitty. Schmitty now has got a little bit of room over to Jack. Jack. Oh! That was pretty pass and goal from Schmitty to Jack. Quick answer. Quick. That was 6 seconds. Face-off tied up underneath. West St. Paul. They gain control at the blue line. Come up near side at the red. Chip through. Nobody home and picked up by Blaine. Blaine's going to go far side for Z. Jack trying to tip the puck in. And we're just off sides. Heads up play by Schmitty. Oh, there's a trip, and we're going to stay down here. 5:05, first power play. Not sure what power plays are. Brady wins back over to Quinn. Quinn stepping up back over to Brody off the wall. Near side for Z. Z makes a move at the blue line. Turns back through. Trying to backdoor. Oh, for Quinter. Quinter lets it go. Goalie didn't see it, but over the net. Brody trying to center up. Gets knocked away by the D, but held the line by Z. Z Up in front for Brady. Brady shot blocked. Oh, and they got a breakaway. Here comes Big 12 coming in. Oh. And bottle pop goal. Shorty. .432. Few quick goals. Cam trying to push forward. West St. Paul controls back in their zone. Going far side. Luke's going to deflect. Back out to the point. Blaine turns at the top of the circles. Lets a quick shot. Easy glove save. Face off tied up underneath. West St. Paul circles back below the red line. Hard off the glass, trying to clear out. Brooks trying to tie up. Just holds in. Over to Cam. Cam makes a nice move down low. Cam stepping in behind the net. Back up the far side of the net. Oh, centers up for Luke. Gets deflected wide and just out of the zone. Henry at the red line. He's going to turn, come up the near side wall. Drop pass for Cam. Cam at the top of the circles, throws Quinn, hits a couple bodies, tied up underneath, and goalie's going to cover. .39 seconds left of the power play. Face off one back to Z. Z goes far side for Mason. Mason lets one go. Blocker save. Can't corral a puck goes. Oh, net comes off. Oh, puck was loose. Goalie kicked it off. 31 seconds left of the power play. Goalie was lying on his stomach. Brady wins it back over to Z. Z at the point, back over to Quinn. Quinn lets a quick shot go. Glove save. Face off one back to Quinner. Quinner over to Z. Z doesn't get enough of the clapper and comes out of the zone. They're going to call it tipped. Mason chasing it down. Rims near side for Z. Z off the wall. Goes far side for Mason. Mason stretches trying to find Schmitty as he's crossing over. Little too far. And Schmitty playing in behind the net. Now Jack. Jack gets knocked off the puck. Back out for Brady. Brady tips over for Schmitty. Back to Z. Z lets a clapper go. Pad save. And puck sneaks out of the zone. Z is able to push it back in. Pressure by him and Schmitty at the blue line. Jack battling in hard with Schmitty. Too many down low. We got 4 on the boards. And puck sneaks out. Quinn trying to chase it down. Quinn circling at the top. Comes near side for Jack. And they're going to call icing. 2:22 left. And the score is 2-2. Our coaches are talking to the ref about something, not sure what. Not happy about something. Face-off dropped. Played up the wall. West St. Paul back to the point. They're going to turn, throw one in. Just wide. Henry chipping up the wall for Brody. We can't corral it. And puck thrown out in front, picked up by Blaine. Off the wall again, held in by West St. Paul. Henry now with a little bit of run. He throws through the neutral zone and picked off by West St. Paul back into our zone again. Stretches up for Henry. Henry gets through at the red line. He's going to dump down in low. Goalie trying to set the puck. West St. Paul plays into the far corner, intercepted by Blaine out in front, or Brody. Henry throws a quick shot, deflected out by the D. Benny trying to go back to the point. Knocked away. Brooks putting some burners on, coming up, puts the brakes on now into the near side, over to the far side. We mishandle. Played up the wall for Benny. West St. Paul holds in. Intercepted by Brody for a second. Back out in front. Al's going to stick it into the corner. West St. Paul centers right out in front. Big body save by Al. And played back out. Brody now. Brody centers up for Henry. Oh, Henry gets checked down hard. No call. And they're calling Henry? Henry gets checked into the boards. I'm going to gather that Henry said something. See what the stream states here. I don't know how they didn't call the West St. Paul check. So 102. They're giving him an unsportsmanlike. So he must have said something after the check. Brady tying up. He's trying to chip back out. Cam able to clear out of the zone. Trying to play through the neutral zone. Gets knocked off the puck at the blue line. Brady turning up the boards. Back over to Cam. Cam trying to get the puck into the zone. Battles abound in the neutral zone. And Cam finally able to dump the puck down low. West St. Paul up the near side wall. Centers up. Gains the zone. Z pushing him out wide. Puck tied up underneath. Z's going to keep control. Loses the handles as he's crossing over the blue line. And West St. Paul putting on the burners out in front. Body save. Kicked him behind the net. Good play by Quinn. Ties up on the boards. Puck down low. Rimmed into the far side. That should just about kill the period as it ties up on the boards now, and that'll be the end of one. Oof. Oh, back and forth. West St. Paul taking advantage of a few little miscues, and let's keep moving the puck, boys and feet, and we'll get it back. See you in a minute. To second 14 with 58 seconds left of the penalty kill. What are we doing? We don't know what we're doing here. All right, second 14. Here we go. Face-off tied up underneath. Blaine pushing him around. Oh, and are they gonna call Blaine for a trip? Oh. So 49 seconds left. We're going to go on a 5-on-3. Face off one back by West St. Paul, back to the point. Far side, stepping up, comes back to the top. Quick shot and deflection, power play goal. So now we're going to go minute 52 of 5-on-4. Face off one back. Brooks back in our zone. Pressure by West St. Paul. They're going to push it down low, right out in front. Good swing and a miss by West St. Paul. We needed that. And back out to the point again. Stepping up the boards, playing down low. Good deflection by Henry. Brady now off to the races. Henry trying to get out in front. Brady up the near side. Poked off the puck into the corner. And West St. Paul coming up the far side. Schmidt makes him put on the brakes, come near side with the puck. Centers up. Coming through as they cross the blue line. Pad saved by Al. Brady's able to chip out of the zone. And they mishandle the cross ice pass, and it's going to go back into their side. Up the near side wall. They spread out, go far side. Cross over the red line, dump in deep. Brooks. Puck rims into the near corner. Brooks trying to play up the wall. West St. Paul's going to intercept. Oh, centering pass deflected wide by Henry. Schmidt down in the corner. He gets tied up, but West St. Paul's going to take control. Puck back out. Schmidt's going to pick it up loose. Chips out of the zone, down under 30 seconds left of the penalty kill. And West St. Paul up the near side. Centers up, intercepted by Jack. Jack's backhand shot goes wide. Brody now trying to chase it down off the wall. Good play by Brody. Can't corral it as they're going to send back into our zone. Brooks skating fast around the near side. Plays off the wall to himself. Far side for Jack. Jack cuts the D. Oh, he gets hooked down. No call. Gets a weak shot off as he gets hooked. And thrown down low. Back to full strength. Blaine picking up as they're getting a line change. Up for Brody. Brody trying to get up for... And, oh, my goodness, they're saying we were offside. I want to see that again. Had to be close. Had a fire sale on, trying to get a 2-on-0 break. Pass a little behind. Face off one back. Quinn skating back down low, circles back below the red line. Plays near side for Z. Z up the wall for Luke. Puck knocked back in for Quinner. Held the line. West St. Paul throws it in the near corner. Luke circles back in behind the net. Quinn up the wall for Cam. Cam trying to chip out. Finds Brady. Brady's going to dump in and around. Puck into the corner. Good play by Quinn trying to hold up. Cam's going to hold at the point. Cam throws one in on net. Deflects out in front by the D. And cleared out. West St. Paul with a head of steam. They got a 2-on-1. Stick saved by Al into the corner. And up the wall for Luke. Luke centers up for Brady. Brady going in wide. Good patsy. Big rebound. West St. Paul's going to corral it. We're jumping. Ooh, that was risky. Brooks just able to clear the puck out. Henry up the wall now. And West St. Paul chips back the other way. So they got a 2-on-1 again. Near side. Oh, Al with the pad save. Kicked into the corner. West St. Paul mishandles at the circle. And back out to the point. Stepping across. Stick saved by Al. Puck down low. Blaine trying to chip up the near side wall. We're going to loop the puck out. Good touch by Schmitty. Blaine, trying to rush through. Poked off by Jack. Jack now in the corner. Centers back over for Schmitty. Blocked out in front by the D again. Oh, they block a lot of shots. And played down low. Brooks in behind the net. West St. Paul speed causing fits. Centering pass intercepted, and Henry chips out of the zone. West St. Paul goes far side, mishandles, and Blaine's going to pick up, set back in our zone. Brooks near side for Henry. Henry trying to center up, gets intercepted and thrown back in again. Oh, can't clear out. Point blank, big pad save and cover by Al. West St. Paul putting on a clinic for the second right now. Face-off tied up underneath the ref. Z's going to finally pick up. Plays into the far side. Brody trying to chase it down. Trying to get up the wall. Brody chips out of the zone. West St. Paul trying to play back. Good play by Brody to tie up. Quinn now tied up in front of the West St. Paul bench. Brody in helping. Puck comes back out for Brody. Brody turns at the blue line, plays off the wall a little too far. Goalie's going to touch and cover. Would have been icing. Face off one back. Z at the point. Throws a shot, deflects. Just wide out by the D, and West St. Paul clears out. Quinn chips right back in. West St. Paul sends to the near side wall. Able to clear out of the zone, trying to play through. Dumps into ours. And Quinn down low. Rims hard out. West St. Paul just holds the line. Picked up by Quinn out in front of the net. And West St. Paul holds in the line again. Centering pass deflected wide by Z. Picked up by Brady. Brady and Benny. Crossing in. Low shot stick. Brody with the big rebound. Shoots it wide. Back out for Henry. Henry throws one in. Big kick save. Rebounds all the way to the top of the circles. Henry trying to throw back in. Gets deflected out of the zone. And Brooks sets back up at our blue line. Far side for Brody. Mishandled. Brody, they're going to pick up. Ow, with the blocker save. Puck rims up the far side wall. Centers back up. Big battle by Brooks. Able to clear out in front. Held the line. Blocked out in front. Turns. Trying to get a shot off. They're going to throw back in deep. Henry off the wall. Puck clears back out to the red line. They make a good move through the neutral zone. Gain. Stepping in wide. Poked off by Henry. Benny trying to stretch up. And thrown back in behind our net. Henry's going to pick up, go far side. Cam skates back in low, chips up for Brooks. Can't get the puck through. Puck tied up now in the corner. Good poke check by Cam. We're going to get free. Far side. Cam can't corral it. They're going to rim back into the near corner. 6:25 left in the second. Brooks out in front of the net. He gets knocked off, and West St. Paul's going to throw back into the near corner again. Luke comes out with a good play by Blaine. Luke trying to get through in the neutral zone and thrown back in. Puck rims into the far side. Brooks able to muscle through. He gets the puck out. Tied up now in front of our bench. And puck sneaks into theirs, and West St. Paul controls. Now it's center ice. Up the middle, I should say, back at the faceoff circle. Just clears back out. Blaine makes a nice move at the red line, trying to get through. And West St. Paul controls through the neutral zone. They got a little bit of room. Henry trying to chase him down. Henry gains the puck. High off the glass, picked up by Blaine. We got a 3-on-2. Blaine, we just stay onside. Blaine skating in behind the net. Back out for Henry. Henry, can't get a shot as West St. Paul's going to get a stick on it. And Z throws back out in front, blocked out by the D. Henry pokes him off at the blue line. Puck goes down low. Centering pass. Turns. Good play by Schmitty. Schmitty's going to intercept. Up for Brady. Brady uses the screen by Jack. Going to have to turn. Chips back over for Jack. We can't control in the zone as they're going to clear back out. And Brady's going to intercept back at the red line. And back over to Quinn. Quinn skating down low. Over to Z. Z's up for Schmitty. Schmitty, nice little backhand for Brady. Brady stepping across. Trying to get out in front. They're going to push him into the corner. Back. Centering pass. Intercepted. Dangerous. They got another break. Center's back door. And, jeez. Another 2-on-1 break. They are putting on a clinic. I think we're adding shots to the wrong team on the... We haven't had a shot on goal, and they've given us 4. Face off one back. Benny throws into the far side, controlled by West St. Paul. West St. Paul up the near side boards. Gets free. Z trying to carry the puck out as it goes back down low. Puck back out for Benny. Benny with a little bit of room. He's going to dump the puck down low. West St. Paul coming out of the corner. Tied up by the ref. Blaine throws the puck down low again. West St. Paul up the near side of the net. Chips up the wall. Blaine's going to intercept. Quick shot, belly save. Z's going to hold the line. Makes a move, goes far side for Mason. Mason shot gets blocked back out to the red line. Z escaping up the wall. Brody pushing it across. West St. Paul throws back into our zone for Quinner. Quinner turning going as we're getting in a change. Skating in wide, in behind the net. Back out to the point. Just clears back out of the zone. Cam knocked off the puck at the red line, and they're going to throw in. Brooks in behind the net now. Taps. Oh my goodness. Taps through the blue. We're going to clear back out of the front. And Cam throws in low. We are just lacking the intensity again today. West St. Paul coming up the near side wall. Blaine checks him off the puck. Cam makes a nice move. Poked off as he crosses over, and we're offsides. So 2:20 left in the second. They're calling West St. Paul for a roughing call. So Blaine out for the power play. Wins back. Brooks at the top of the circles. Comes over to Henry. Henry backdoor for Schmitty. Schmitty turning in the corner. Back out to Henry. Henry taps over for Jack. Jack now at the top of the circles trying to go backdoor for Schmitty. Schmitty down low. Pad save. Blaine circles back out. Over to Henry. Henry lets one go. Big rebound cleared out by the D. Brooks dumps down low for Schmitty again. Schmitty up the near side of the net. Back out to Henry at the point. Throws back down low again. Back out in front. Good poke check by the goalie. And Henry holds the line. Oh, big pad save. Too many kids skating around with the stick off the ice. Far side for Brooks. Brooks lets one go wide. Henry just holds the line. Plays off for Blaine. Blaine back out in front. Oh, big pad save. Second shot goes wide. Thrown down low for Schmitty. Jack gets tripped up in front of the net, and Schmitty's going to pick up in control, and they're going to whistle it dead as he kicks off the net. So 50 seconds left of the power play. 109 left of the second. Face off one back to the point. Z lets a quick shot go. Bad save. Brody throws down low for Benny. Benny trying to play through. Picked up by the D. Off the wall. Z's able to hold the line. Oh, just loses the handle. Z picks it up. Quick shot. Goalie didn't see it, but it went wide. And Brody now trying to hold in on the corner. And cleared out. We're going to stay right here. Face-off controlled by West St. Paul, poked off by Quinn. Benny picks up the loose puck, trying to go backside. West St. Paul able to clear out. They're putting on the burners. Quinn chasing him down, plays up the wall. Z off the wall, taps up for Brody. Penalty over. Brody poked off into the corner. Centering pass intercepted by the D. And West St. Paul rims up the wall and back out of the zone. Quinn chasing it down again. Rims hard, far side, a little too far for Z. Line held. West St. Paul off the wall, and that's going to kill the second period. Good start. They controlled the rest. All right, I will see you in a minute for the final 14. All right, 14 for 14, start of 3. How bad do you want it? All right, here we go. Blaine out for the start of 3. Face-off push back into their zone. Tied up. Cam steps across the line. Oh, he takes one in the face. No call. And West St. Paul off the wall, poked off by Blaine. They're calling Henry for a cross check when he got knocked into the boards. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one. So starting the third with a penalty. No, they did not put Henry in the box. They just called somebody for an interference, but I don't see who. Face off one back. Brooks in behind the net. Rims hard off the wall. Line held by West St. Paul and thrown back down low. Henry trying to loop the puck out. Schmitty able to get through. West St. Paul picks up at their blue line. Stretches up far side. Mishandles. Schmitty trying to chase it down. Gets tied up. Can't get through. And they're going to play back into our zone. Picked up by Brooks. Line held. West St. Paul centers back door. Oh, and power play goal. Right out in front again. Hey, we better wake up. Face off one back to Quinter. Quinter off the wall, dumps into their zone. Jack trying to chase it down, gets a little free, and D picks up. Tied up by Jack in the corner. West St. Paul up the far side wall. Loose puck, just cleared back out, and Quinn at our blue line plays over for Z. Z knocked off the puck as it goes down below our red. Plays into the near side for Quinter. Quinter up the wall. Brady hustling through the neutral zone, steps across, trying to drop back for Jack. Jack stepping through the D, shot deflects wide. We get tripped down. No call, rimmed hard far side. Z holds in, sticked in behind the net. And West St. Paul able to clear back out. They pick a pocket, step across, body save. We tap over for Blaine. Blaine's going to clear out of the zone. West St. Paul back in the D zone. Mishandled at the red line. Quinn's going to pick up the loose puck. Puts on the brake, steps out in front. Oh, body save. Quinn trying to center up, gets deflected into the corner. Brody trying to hold in. Quinn's able to throw into the near side corner. And up the wall. Cleared back out. West St. Paul mishandles the stretch pass. Henry's going to dump down low. West St. Paul on the corner. Swing and a miss. Pressure by Brady out in front. Henry trying to throw it back out in front. Brady, just dangles wide. And back out to Henry at the point. Henry throws one in. Defender's going to block and clear back out of the zone. Hard off the wall, dumps down low. Up by 3. They don't mind killing time. And up the wall for Benny. Benny's one tap gets intercepted, and puck clears all the way through the zone. West St. Paul's going to pick up back at their blue line again. Stretching up, intercepted by Benny. Benny stepping up, trying to come back door. Brody doesn't get enough of it, and stick save. Puck dangling behind the net. Brody trying to carry through. Back out for Blaine. Blaine pokes one in. There we go. Finally get a goal back. Let's go, boys. 10:25. There's plenty of time. Let's just pick it up. Good play behind the net by Brody. Blaine beats the goalie low. Face off one back. We're going to come near side for Quinter. Quinter centering through. Intercepted by West St. Paul and hard off the wall. That should... Oh, they wave it off. Wow. I don't know how I have no idea how that other official waved off the icing. Nobody was near it. So it's got to go center ice. He waved it off. Face off one back by West St. Paul. They're going to step across. Oh, big check by Blaine. Tied up now in front. He's sitting on the puck. They should, just whistle it dead. Face off one back. West St. Paul trying to dump down low. They're going to get into the corner. Skating in behind the net. Good play by Z to knock him off. He gets poked off the puck. Quinn rims up near side for Cam. Cam turns, centering pass. Quinn chips back out far side for Luke. Luke's able to get through the body. Blaine's there now. Blaine, low shot. Oh, glove save, couldn't corral it. Luke throws one down low. Puck rims up the far side. Trying to get the puck in. Puck bounces back out. Z can't get the puck low, and West St. Paul clears back out. Luke knocks him off the puck. Quinn stretching up near side. Cam knocked off at the red line. He's going to get the second attempt. Dumps down low. West St. Paul's, we're getting a change. Deflects off, and we're offsides. Face off one back by West St. Paul. They play up at the blue line. Mishandle the stretch. Brooks goes far side. We can't corral it. Knocked away over to Jack, and Jack buries it. 1 goal game with 8:47. Woo! Game sheet's a little behind. All right, let's go, boys. Face off one back. Played up just a little too far for Jack. West St. Paul throwing up the wall. Good play by Jack to corral it over to Schmitty. Schmitty, back door. Oh, good glove save on a hard shot. Game sheet's not updating. Face off one back. Brooks turns. Hard shot goes wide. Henry chasing it down off the wall. He's going to dump in. Jack playing up. Tied up in the corner. Puck goes in behind the net. West St. Paul hard off the wall, picked up by Brooks. Brooks comes over for Schmitty. Schmitty stepping up right out in front. Backdoor for Brady. Oh, huge save. Jack trying to center up. Schmitty now up the near side. Knocked away by the D, and net off again. Oh my goodness, Brady wants that one back. Thought just a second too long. 8:01. Face off one back by West St. Paul. They're going to send the length. We're going to stay right here. Momentum shift. Sorry, I keep kicking the tripod. Face off one back into the corner. Good tie up by Brody. Blaine trying to chip the puck out. Intercepted by West St. Paul. Blaine and Brody battling hard. We're going to throw back in behind the net. West St. Paul up the far side wall. Good pressure by Benny. We're going to hold the line for a second. West St. Paul chipping back out. Z circles back into our zone. Comes near side for Quinner. Quinter up for Brody. Can't corral it. Puck cleared back out for Quinn. Up the wall. Brody makes a nice move, gets free, knocked off the puck at the top of the circles. And West St. Paul back the other way. Quinn, puck gets stuck underneath it. Oh, and no call on the weird one. Could have been a trip. Benny now, 1-on-2. Trying to go through the feet. Knocked off out at the hash marks, and West St. Paul knocked away by Cam. Good play by Brady to get free. Brady with a quick shot. Oh, just over the net. And rimmed into the near corner. Henry trying to hold the line. Henry stepping up. Can't get through. Brady's going to knock him off the puck. Back out for Henry. Henry sends back into the zone. West St. Paul sends back out for Brooks. Brooks trying to get free. He's going to dump in. Puck into the near corner. Tied up by Brooks. Brady in to help. Puck goes to the far side. Cam trying to chase it down. Cam tying up. He's going to come out with it. Cam making a nice move. Oh, second D just gets the puck. Brady with a quick turn and throw over the net. Cam throws back in again. Puck down low. West St. Paul into the near corner off the wall. Held in by Brooks. Brooks throws a quick shot. Looked like it was wide and blockered into the corner. Luke down low. West St. Paul picks up behind the net. Up the near side. They're going to get free. They got a guy in behind now. Mishandled, dumped down low. Clearing pass to Flex. Henry tied up now down low. Henry 1-on-2. West St. Paul comes out with it. Brady's going to tie up, trying to help out. Puck into the corner. West St. Paul steps off the corner, mishandles the pass. Now West St. Paul going far side, mishandles. We're going to overskate. Jack picks up the loose puck. Quick shot to Flex wide. Jack throws all the way through. Z trying to chase it down. Quick hits off a D. Puck back out in front. Blade out front. Oh, Jack pushes it wide. And Jack, he kicks the net off again. Jeez Louise. At some point, whistle a delay a game. Puck was nowhere near him. We had clear run of it, and they're going to throw it all the way the length. Nobody was near him. We had clear run of the puck in the corner, and he kicks it off. 4:37 left. Face-off controlled by West St. Paul, chipped into the near corner. Quinn trying to chase it down as they're able to clear out of the zone. Blaine back into ours, goes far side for ZZ, trying to center up for Jack. Jack tips through, but nobody home. And West St. Paul up the near side wall, dumps down low again. Z in behind the net. Over to Quinn. Quinn up for Jack. Jack over to Brady. Brady steps across. Quick shot. Oh, goalie did not know where it was, but he had it trapped. So 4:04 left. Brody's able to kick it back. Quinn with the quick shot, deflects all the way to the far side wall. Benny trying to tie up. He pushes the puck down low. West St. Paul sends into the near side. West St. Paul racing up the wall. Just held in by Brady and chipped back out by West St. Paul. And thrown out of play. Why on earth is it at center ice? You'd have thought of it in the third circle. Blaine wins back over to Henry. Henry off the wall. Cam trying to hold at the blue line. Puck comes all the way back out for Brooks. Brooks throws the puck in low. West St. Paul plays out the far side. Blaine holds at the blue line. Dumps in low again. And chip back out again. Brooks now at our blue line. Near side for Henry. Henry trying to get through. Intercepted by West St. Paul. Down to 3 minutes left. Stepping across. West St. Paul out in front. Stick saved by Al. Puck into the far corner. Henry up the wall. Tied up by West St. Paul. Henry's going to escape. Off the wall. Trying to get through. Intercepted. West St. Paul turns. Poked off by Brooks. Back out to the point. Quick shot blocked by Blaine. And they're going to send back out. Trying to touch pass. Chip back out. West St. Paul steps across the line. Centering pass intercepted by Schmitty. Schmitty now trying to get three. Skating through over to Brady. Back over to Schmitty. Schmitty stepping in. Oh, centering pass. Deflects and covered. .209. Face-off tied up underneath the ref. Jack comes back out for Quinn. Quinn throws one in. Oh, hits the D. Big pad save. Goalie. Oh, they whistled it dead and the puck was free. They're they're giving a penalty shot to Jack. What on earth just happened? Who are they giving it to? So Schmitty's going to take it with 1:59 left. Does Schmitty go pretty or does Schmitty go 5-hole? All right, here we go. Schmitty! I have no idea what the penalty was for, but we'll take the game tying goal with 2 minutes. And then the goalie knocks the puck away from the ref. Let's go, boys. 2 minutes left. Pick it up. Face-off tied up underneath. Brady trying to tie them all up. Puck goes back down into their zone. Schmitty trying to chase him down. Pressure by Schmitty into the corner. Played up the wall. Z trying to hold the line. He's able to chip up for Brady. Brady over for Jack. Jack, oh, blocker save. Jack now tied up behind the net. Played up the wall. Quinn trying to hold in. Hits off the Zamdor funny. Quinn high up in the air off the glass. Jack tying up in the corner. Brady comes in to try to help out. Puck picks into the near side. Good interception by Schmitty. Knocks back to Quinn. We're in the neutral zone. Back out to our blue line. Chips off the wall just a little too far for Jack and cleared back out. Down to a minute left. Puck thrown in deep. Al's just going to cover. We're going to get some fresh legs and 104. Face off, one backhand. Ooh, we just overskate. West St. Paul plays into the far side. Luke trying to chip off the wall, tied up by West St. Paul. West St. Paul skating with some speed. Back out to the point. Turns. Intercepted by Henry. Played off. Brody trying to get to the puck. Brody free. Centers up all the way through. And West St. Paul. Stick saved by Al. 30 seconds left. Blaine gets free. He's got Luke with him. Blaine with the low shot goes wide. West St. Paul clears back. Slowing the play down. Just gets free. Good back check by Brody. Knocks him off the puck. Down under 10 seconds left. West St. Paul centering pass to flex wide. Picked up by Brody. Brody clears out. And that will be the game. Well, come from behind. Kiss your sister tie. Well, I don't know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get the fair play point, so 2 points. Helps us maintain, but not ideal. So let's go in this Saturday. We'll see you against Red Wing this Saturday on the East Rink. Bad recording place, but let's see if we can get back going. And then Sunday we got Matamidi. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Janik. Drive safe. Hopefully we see you in an hour.